Hey freaks, Tim Henson here, introducing a best of show. Yeah, no brand new episode of DV today. Don't worry, I'm not ill, I'm not sick. It's always a possibility with me, so that's why we go over it, but I'm fine. I had some shit going on that took longer than I thought. It happens. As a matter of fact, to make up for the lack of show today, I will be back probably tomorrow. We'll definitely be doing a weekend show. I'm thinking it's going to be a Saturday one. Might be Sunday, but I'm shooting for Saturday. So there will be another brand new episode for everyone, both Sideshow members and freeloaders alike. I did also want to mention, of course, this is the last few days for the Sideshow deal. $6 monthly memberships or $60 yearly memberships. Act now. Grab that deal. You can listen to this week's 2 exclusive programs while you wait for the weekend show. I do have a great best of show for you today. Enjoy this classic episode of DV, and I will see you back this weekend.
Hey freaks, it's Thursday, February 6th, 2014. Coming up on the program today, work over my ripe stinking pits. And do it now, boy. Plus, an 11-year-old whore, rage against the dry cleaners, and panty sniff, the leader in mobile gaming. All of this plus your voicemails today on the Distorted View Show.
I'm gonna lose my mind today.
Tim Henson reeks of anus.
At least I'm not gonna die because I'm a careless fairy.
The nigga rush all that dick up in her.
Yes, back for the Thursday podcast. This right here is Distorted View Daily. My name is Tim Henson. Got a great show for you. Are you ready for the Sochi Olympics? It probably doesn't matter if you are, because you know who's not ready? That would be Russia. Opening ceremonies are tomorrow, and they're not even done constructing the hotels or working on the roads. Plumbing is a huge disaster. I'm sure you guys have all seen that picture of the men's room, where in one stall there were 2 toilets. I don't even know how logistically that's supposed to work, because in a country that is so against gay people, having 2 guys sit next to each other with their pants down, that's kind of an intimate situation. And you could probably get arrested for that in Russia. I was looking at the picture, and the stalls aren't even that far apart. So, if you're a decent-sized man and you're sitting next to another decent-sized man, chances are your knees are going to touch one another. And I'm already pee-shy. I can't even, deal with urinals. I can't imagine pinching one off with a guy shitting and farting next to me, rubbing his leg up against mine. I could imagine it in a gay porn sort of way, but in a real life situation, no, don't want anything to do with that. Speaking of gay porn, real quick, I'm gonna make a slight detour here. I've got an 80s or early 90s phone sex line. This aired at the beginning of adult movies on VHS.
I'm Ryan Idle. Call me at 1-800-609-IDLE. On your knees, I want you to beg for it. And if you're good, if you're really good, maybe Daddy will let you suck his pretty cock. 1-800-609-IDLE. You want me to fuck that ass?
The thing I find a little strange about that ad is, the idea is Ryan Idle is kind of like a dominant guy, right? Yeah, you're gonna suck Daddy's cock. But he uses the word pretty. Yeah, maybe I'll give you my pretty penis. That doesn't sound right. It's not manly. Yeah, you want this dick, huh? You want Daddy's man dick? It's all calloused and chapped from hard work. I guess that doesn't sound very good either. Yeah, you suck my weathered leathery cock. Nowadays, porn stars will just set up a website, and that's how they make extra money. You pay X amount of dollars, you get to see more pictures and videos of their worn-out twats. But in the 80s and 90s, this is how porn stars made some extra scratch. They endorsed phone sex lines. I wish that was still profitable. Do people still call phone sex? Because I would totally participate in this. I would lend my name to a service. I have no shame. If it means I'll make an extra $1 or $2 a month, count me in. Hi, I'm Tim Henson. Call me at 1-800-LIL-DICK. That's 1-800-LILDICK. Get on your knees and try to find my smooth, pristine baby cock. It's hidden in a wild forest of pubic hair. Keep looking. It's in there, I promise you. when you finally stumble across that flesh acorn, you're gonna worship it. You're gonna take it all in your mouth, and you're not gonna gag. Partly because I won't let you, and partly because you can't choke on something the size of a Tic Tac. If you're really good, I'll let you tug on my misshapen balls. And while you're down there, breathe in deeply. What's that smell? I don't know, but it's infectious. In every sense of the word. Take a chance on romance, unless you come across an open sore. Stay away from those. 1-800-LIL-DICK. Your wildest fantasies turned into an awkward nightmare. Just add me into the mix. Premature ejaculation? Check. Strange and unpleasant body shape? That's me. No idea what I'm doing down there? You betcha. And I've got some of the worst sex talk you'll find anywhere in the world. Fuck, dude. Your hot cock feels like a soapy root. The taste of your cum reminds me of my little sister's breath after piano practice. I'm gonna cum, baby, all over my labia. 1-800-LIL-DICK. Call me. You know, halfway through this commercial, I realized this has nothing to do with Russia or the Olympics. How did I get so very off track? I had to play that stupid phone sex commercial. All right, back to the Russian Olympics here. They are nowhere near prepared. And the thing is, journalists have been pouring into Sochi for the past week or so, and their accommodations are horrid. I've got a bunch of tweets here. One journalist wrote, "Okay, so my hotel does not have a lobby yet." That's just a minor thing. Someone took a picture of the restroom, and there's a sign that says, "Please don't flush toilet paper down the toilet. Put it in the bin provided." So you're going to have waste baskets full of shitty toilet paper because the plumbing that they install is temporary at best. The toilets cannot handle toilet paper. I don't know how it's going to handle shit. And Al Roker's in Russia. The toilets don't stand a chance. Yes, I know. Al Roker had that stomach bypass surgery, so he's actually looking thin. But still, I bet you he produces some decent-sized bowel movements. Some other tweets from reporters indicate there are no doorknobs on the doors, or the doorknobs fall off. A lot of the hotels don't have running water. The front desk told one woman, if water is restored, don't use it on your face, because it contains something very dangerous. You can drink it, though. It's fine. Just don't use it on your face. She actually tweeted a picture of the water when it started running again, and it was a very dark yellow, almost like an orange. Then there was this great dispatch. There's no easy way to say this, but when the first journalists arrived, someone had left an indeterminate amount of semen on the sheets of the second bed in the hotel room. And those sheets had been taken away for cleaning, and they haven't come back. And also, the hotel room had 2 beds, but only 1 pillow. You have to share the pillow between 2 beds. Also, one hotel had no working elevator, and the staircases were completely dark. There's no light bulbs. Oh, and actually, in some hotels, there's no light bulbs whatsoever. Some of the construction people who are still working on the hotels are lying on the floor. They're just like living in the hotel as they're working on it, and they're still there. So it sounds like a real clusterfuck. I'm done talking about the Olympics in Russia now, so we can get back to talking about verbally aggressive gays. I've got a clip here from XTube. This guy really, really wants you to lick and suck his sweaty pits.
Oh, you filthy motherfucker. So you like boys, do you, huh? Oh, I'll bet you fucking well do, don't you? Fucking perverted little sick fuck, huh?
That's me.
So you like boys. Well, I'll tell you what. I don't fucking like that, but I'll tell you what. Daddy's got some things he does fucking like, you homely little cunt. Fucking A.
Did he call me a homely little cunt?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Fucking stare at me, you fucking bitch. The horny little fucking pervert cunt that you are, huh? That's right. Look at fucking daddy. Uh-huh. Look at my fucking boots, you cunt. Look at me fucking laying back on my fucking staircase, huh? Staring back at you because you're a fucking idiot loser motherfucker. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fucking A. I got something I need you to fucking well do, pervert.
All right, he's taking off his shirt.
Get fucking half goddamn naked. Get the fuck up here. Get the fuck up here. I'm going to get that fucking face in my goddamn sweaty fucking armpits, you filthy fucking idiot loser motherfucker. Uh-huh. Fucking A. Squeeze the serpent a little bit, huh? Get him blowed up and then drag you the fuck in and make you suck the fucking sweat out of my goddamn fucking pits, bitch. Get your fucking face in my armpit.
Someone needs to isolate and chop up this audio and use it to make some phone calls.
That's right. Get it in there. Lick. You lick like a motherfucker, huh? That's right. Suck my fucking sweaty pit.
You goddamn motherfucker, dumb idiot.
Fucking loser.
Loser.
And then take you up and do some fucking rude things to you in a little while, bitch.
He has a really odd way of talking dirty.
Mm-hmm. Nuzzle in there.
I'm gonna do some rude things to you. I think this is Stephanie Tanner trying to talk dirty to me. Call 1-800-FULL-HOUSE and hear some wicked tales of pure raunch. Hi, my name is Stephanie, and have I got a story for you. Last night, my Uncle Jesse blasted my pussy with his drumsticks, while my other Uncle Joey used a puppet of a woodchuck to eat out my asshole. Just as I was about to come, Kimmy Gibbler showed up naked and squirting all over the room for my little sister Stephanie tongue-fucking her twat. How rude. Call 1-800-FULL-HOUSE for the full story. Spoiler alert, it involves Comet the dog. Someone real quick, dial 1-800-MY-BELV, B-E-L-V. I want to see if there's a Mr. Belvedere phone sex line. I have a feeling Wesley's into some kinky shit. Okay, let's finish up with the armpit freak.
Get your fucking face all up in my pits, uh-huh. I fucking lean back. That's right, climb up on fucking daddy, you horny fucking cunt. Uh-huh, that's right. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Hey! I'm licking your dirty, stinking pits. Why are you saying fuck you to me?
Uh-huh. You ain't done yet, motherfucker. Oh, no. Get that fucking face up here. That's right. You gotta get in this fucking right one a little bit, bitch. Uh-huh. Dig it out.
Yo.
Lick. Fucking suck my goddamn fucking hairy armpit. Fuck you. It's all you're fucking for, you faggot motherfucker.
There we go. I was waiting for him to call me a faggot.
Goddamn fucking armpit sucking, fucking cock sucking, fucking
Whore.
faggot hole, huh?
Faggot hole.
It's the fuck you are. Goddamn fucking cum dump, motherfucker.
There we go. Now he's getting into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, faggot, cum dump. Don't call me an idiot.
Fucking A.
You dum-dum. Get into my armpit. Lick it, you dum-dum. You silly goose. Yeah, smell those right pits, you old so-and-so. Like, he's not very good at it. He's getting better as this video progresses.
You ain't fucking done yet, you little fucking dweeb twerp bitch. That's right.
Here's what I want you to do. If this guy is listening to the program, make a list of a bunch of insults before you start recording. And then just refer to it. If you're running low on good insults, you don't have the result of calling someone a dweeb.
Ain't fucking ever done, motherfucker. Fucking A. That's right. Big goddamn daddy man gonna drag you up into the fucking room, strip you fucking down, and fuck you and pump you full of cum like the goddamn human fucking splurge fucking condom-faced motherfucker that you are, huh?
What the fuck was that? That didn't work at all. Condom-faced? What was his little insult there? This is exactly why he should be making a list.
Big goddamn daddy man gonna drag you up into the fucking room,
Yeah,
strip you
I wanna hear
fucking
this again.
down, and fuck you and pump you full of cum like the goddamn human fucking splurge fucking condom-faced motherfucker that you are, huh?
Okay, whatever.
Yeah. That's what I think, bitch. That's what I fucking well think.
Toodles!
Alright. Fucking cum hole.
Later, Gator. I've got another clip. Maybe we'll save this one for tomorrow. But it's another verbal clip. This one's all about cleaning his ass. Sounds promising. Hey, real quick, I've got a link here, and unfortunately I can't play a lot of this for you because it's more visual in nature, but if you go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/DistortedViewShow, there's a link to this video. I'll also put it on our show notes today. There's an Android game called Ice Pop Showdown. Ice Pop Showdown. That sounds innocent enough, right? I think originally it was available for iOS devices until Apple realized what the game was, and they promptly took it off and banned it. It was available for Android, and then even Google was like, no, you can't offer this product. It is still available in the App Store on Amazon. I guess Amazon has their own Android App Store. It's a game where you control a woman's head as she's sucking a popsicle. You're basically giving blowjobs in this game. I urge you to check out the video, but what's great is the name of the developer. This is the company that made Ice Pop Showdown.
Panty Sniff.
Panty Sniff. The name of the company is Panty Sniff.
Panty Sniff.
I just love their little logo and that voice.
Panty Sniff.
You'll be hearing that a lot on Distorted View Daily, I think. The full name of the company is Studio Panty Sniff.
Panty Sniff.
All right, there you go. Check out Ice Pop Showdown. Next up, I love playing clips of angry customers. We just played one yesterday. This is a guy at a dry cleaning establishment, and he's very upset with the employee.
Hey, don't take my fucking picture, dude. What the fuck's your problem, dude?
No, I'll take a picture
No,
of you.
you're not gonna take any fucking picture. Fucking jackass.
Oh, come on, man.
I had 2 pairs of fucking Claiborne! 2 pairs of fucking Claiborne! I don't give a fuck, you can record this if you want. Fucking jackass! Not my fucking pants!
Hello, hi.
I never had a pair of pants like this!
They don't fit. Maybe you're just getting fatter, sir.
You're not gonna fucking make me believe they're my pants either!
So the dry cleaner gave him his clothing, and now this guy's saying, no, these are not my clothes, even though he's wearing a pair. They seem to fit him, but they're not the right pants.
You fucking stupid motherfucker!
Okay.
Fucking sick of you fucking people! Do your fucking job right!
Okay, I'm sorry.
And 2 pairs of fucking Claiborne! Save your fucking sorries! Shove them up your fucking ass!
So what do you...
I don't care!
What do you want me
I
to
don't
do?
care!
What do you want me to do?
Nothing!
All right, well then we're settled. You can leave. Have a good day, sir.
Nothing! I don't ever want to come back here again! That's
All right. Just leave. God.
what it is. I am never coming back to this fucking dry cleaner again. Because you're liars, you're cheats, and you're thieves. You can't even do your fucking job right. You can't get my days right.
As much of an ass as this guy is, he does kind of have a point. I mean, look, I don't know what it is, but recently it seems like anyone in a service position has their head up their ass. Sir, he had 2 Claibornes. I mean, you can tell the difference between Wranglers and Claibornes, right? We talk about this all the time. You go to a fast food restaurant, if you even change your order a little bit, if you're like, no pickles, please, that's the only thing about this order that's different. I want a hamburger, but just take those pickles off. Better yet, don't put them on to begin with. You know what you end up with? Double pickles. No hamburger meat whatsoever. It's a fucking pickle sandwich is what you get. No one can just do their job anymore. All right, final clip, and then we will get into the news. Many years ago here on DV, we featured a clip from the Maury program, and in said clip, there was a 15-year-old girl named Victoria who didn't care what her mama said. She wanted to have a baby.
My name is Victoria, and I'm 15 years old, and I don't care what my mama says, I'm gonna have a baby. I will do whatever it takes to take care of my baby. If it has to come out prostituting my body, then so be it. I'm gonna adjust my baby in all brand names, and if I can't support it, then I guess I'm gonna steal it.
That's right. She's not above prostituting her body, and if she can't afford stuff for her baby, then I guess she's gonna just have to steal it. Now, say what you will about Victoria, and I'm guessing what you have to say is not very pleasant, but in Victoria's messed up little mind, she was putting her baby first, right? She's willing to steal for her baby, whatever she has to do. That's exactly why we named Victoria
Distorted Views Mother of the Week.
That's right. For being named Distorted Views Mother of the Week, Victoria took home a slew of fantastic prizes like a year's supply of Mr. Scratchy brand rolling papers. That smooth, crackly burn means you just lit up a Mr. Scratchy. Plus, Victoria took home a $50 coupon to Inkfint Designs Baby Tattoo Parlor and a $100 grant to the Queefton School of Coronary Arts, the only vocational school in the U.S. specializing in the sex trade industry. Good job, Victoria. Now, like I mentioned, it's been years since we first featured that Maury clip, but Victoria is so completely unfit to be a parent, she's been winning the Mother of the Week contest every single week for the past 5 years. Today, that all changes as I introduce you to an even bigger, even younger, and even filthier whore of a child, courtesy of the Steve Wilco Show. This little girl is 11 years old and she wants a baby. Let's first hear from her mommy.
I'm here because I'm tired of the way my little girl acts. She's only 11 years old and she is just too promiscuous. She's promiscuous by calling other men, talking to grown men online. These guys are anywhere from 25 to 55 years old.
55! A 55-year-old guy banging an 11-year-old.
She just talks sexual to all these guys. She gives out my address to everybody. Men show up at my doorstep. And she doesn't care. So when she was 9 years old, I got a text message from a grown man.
All right, wait a second. Why did you give your 9-year-old her own cell phone? And why are you letting a 9-year-old on the internet, the unfiltered internet?
Who was naked, who was texting her. Another time I saw her phone and it was from what I thought was a child, but it turned out to be a 32-year-old woman. She was a swinger. So
This 32-year-old woman kind of looked like an underage boy.
11-year-old daughter was planning on having a threesome with this couple. There was also a video of her laying in the bed, completely in the nude, and she was playing with herself.
Well, now that's child porn. Like, if you were a good parent, what you would do is you would take the information you've gathered from this girl's phone, like the name and phone number of the fucking pervert who's talking to this 9-year-old child, and hand that over to authorities, along with the picture of your whore daughter.
Then that video went viral on the net.
How the hell did that happen? We didn't have anything to do with that, did we, freaks? Went viral. It's not like it appeared on the front page of YouTube or something. How do you tell if child porn has gone viral? A lot of people hashtagging it on Twitter. I don't understand.
Of her laying in the bed.
Well, there's video of her laying in the bed.
Completely in the nude, and she was playing with herself. Then that video went viral on the net. I have tried to stop it by taking away the computer, taking away her cell phone. She has managed to go to school and go around the firewalls. I've got her currently
She's quite the little whore hacker.
Enrolled in counseling.
She's the horker.
It doesn't seem to be doing any good because she's still...
Put that bitch in lockdown. She's in the pit, or the hole, or whatever you call that in prison. When you do solitary confinement, you just slip her food through a little the bottom of the door or something. All flat foods. That's all that bitch is gonna eat for the next few years. Kraft singles, Pop-Tarts, fruit roll-ups, that's it. Whatever can fit underneath that door. Don't even open the door. Because you open it just a little way, she'll figure out a way to pry it open or something.
Doing the same thing. She has told her brother and his friends that she is not a virgin, that she has had sex.
Of course she's not a virgin.
And that she is determined to have a little baby. She's only in the 6th grade and she wants a baby because she wants something that's cute and huggable and lovable, and she thinks that she could take care of one.
And my fucking bitch mom won't buy me a dog.
And she thinks she is ready for one. And she is determined to have one. And I've tried to prevent it by taking her down to the doctor's office to try to get her on birth control, but they say she's too young. She has not even started her menstrual cycle. I take her to the grocery store with a notepad, and I make her write on down how much it costs for diapers, how much it costs for formula, how much it costs for everything that a baby needs. And she says she's going to get this money from Mama's wallet.
Wow. She's just like Victoria. You know, if she can't afford the baby, she's going to steal whatever she needs.
My oldest one is disabled, and I'm doing this all by myself.
She's got other kids. One is disabled. This poor woman. Well, I don't know if I should feel bad for this woman or not, because a child at the age of 9 doing all these horrible things, some of the blame has to be put on the mother.
Steve,
how does a 9-year-old even know about sex?
Please help her.
I was 18 before I knew where to put my dick.
Megan, your mom called the show.
I still get confused. So Steve starts asking, by the way, Steve Wilco is like the worst talk show host. How can anyone watch this? But whatever. He's asking her, why are you doing this?
Because everybody else is doing it, and I thought I should try it just to see what it was like.
Other 11-year-old girls are doing this?
Yeah, everybody in the 12 years old.
Everybody in their 12s are having sex.
Girls that you hang out with?
Yeah, and people at my school.
Wow, you're friends with a bunch of fucking sluts.
How old are the guys that you're sleeping with?
One was 13, and I think another one was 15 or 14.
You have told my producers that you lost your virginity when you were 8 years old.
Yes.
Late bloomer.
Okay, see, to me, that I'm just telling you right now, you saying that terrifies me.
Now shut up. This is why I would be a way better talk show host. I'm not going to get all sappy like that. I have no qualms about, calling an 11-year-old a filthy whore. All right, the rest of the episode was kind of a letdown. They gave her a fake baby doll, one of those simulated babies that you're supposed to take care of, and naturally she abused the shit out of it. It was fine up until around 10, 11, 12 at night when she was trying to sleep. That's when she nearly tore the baby's head off and then smothered him. And the abuse alarm was going off. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So she's a unfit mother. Surprise, surprise. There you go. And with that, let's get into the crazy, bizarre, twisted up, fucked up news right now. Listen, guys, if you like Distorted View Daily, why not help support the program? Become a member of the Distorted View Sideshow, and you'll get all sorts of great, amazing content. Every week we do extended programs, exclusive shows. As a matter of fact, on Tuesday we did an extended show. Wednesday, we did an exclusive program, and then tomorrow I've got another exclusive show. Plus, you get full access to the entire archive of programs. There's videos, you get a special RSS feed. It plays nice with iOS and Android devices. Sign up right now, superfreaksideshow.com. It's very inexpensive, and it really does help support the program. All right, 3 quick stories, then we'll get the hell out of here. First up. A 6'3", 250-pound naked man died after being shot by police when he attacked a former New York City police officer, then chased a man and his young son, and bit a dude on his face, trying to eat it. Oh, guess which state this comes from? Say it with me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Praise Jesus. Give me a hallelujah. Down Oklahoma, Florida. This almost fucked up state. You can hear me now. Florida is almost fucked up state. Praise be to the Lord.
Yes, Sheriff Rick Bradshaw said at a Tuesday night news conference that the man later died at a hospital, but it wasn't immediately clear whether he died from gunshot wounds or a medical condition. According to Bradshaw, the man was walking on a street in Delray Beach when, for no apparent reason, he attacked a 66-year-old retired officer. The man continued down the street where he chased a dude and his 10-year-old son near the entrance to a gated community. Bradshaw said the man then started fighting with an 18-year-old man who defended himself with a box cutter. The man bit the 18-year-old on the face. Quote, the 18-year-old thought he was trying to eat his face off. And just because I have another sound drop I can play, the sergeant who ended up shooting this crazy man was, in fact, from Palm Beach County.
Fuck you if you're not from Palm Beach County.
My life is complete. The 18-year-old said the guy had, quote, like superhuman strength. But he's a big guy to start with. He's not fat. He looks like an NFL linebacker. And he basically was terrorizing people all up and down the street. Deputies arrived and tried to calm the man down. Not surprisingly, that didn't go very well. Oh, there's another guy on bath salts. This guy's having a good trip. Yeah. Bath salts are pretty cool. Oh, wait. What's going on? Sounds like there could be a turn for the worse coming up here.
What's up?
I'm getting freaked out.
Can you tell me what your name is?
Don't ask him that. Okay. It's all good. It's all good. He's laughing again. All right. Okay, let's get back to the story here. Shut up. You can't talk to a guy on bath salts. Deputies arrived on the scene. They tried to calm the man down. That didn't work. They used a stun gun, but the man kept going. See, that's another clear indication that he's on bath salts. Tasing has little to no effect. All right, he takes a fighting stance. They're trying to get him on the ground. He starts charging them. That's when a sergeant fired 3 times, one to the torso and twice on the lower part of the body. The man was taken to Delray Medical Center, where he died. There's going to be a lot of paperwork for that police officer. The injured police officer and the teen were also taken to the hospital. Their conditions were not available. Bradshaw said the 10-year-old boy injured himself trying to go under the gate to get away from the man. The sheriff said investigators are trying to figure out the man's identity and to get some background information about him. What does it matter now? He's dead. Bradshaw said the man was obviously on some kind of narcotics to act like this. Good job, Columbo. He's on the case. This whole incident is reminiscent of a 2012 attack in Miami in which a naked man attacked a homeless dude and chewed off much of his face. The man, Rudy Eugene, was shot and killed by a Miami police officer. Witnesses said he had been swinging from a light pole minutes before the attack. Lab tests found only marijuana in his system. The victim in the Miami attack, Ronald Papo, lost his left eye, also his nose and most of his surrounding skin. A good chunk of his face. You could just say pretty much his whole face. All right, so there you go. That's what's happening in Florida. Second story we have for you today. Well, actually, this one kind of has something to do with Florida. Our old friend George Zimmerman is at it again. No, he hasn't shot another black person, but he is getting ready to box rapper DMX. Why doesn't Zimmerman have a reality show already? Because he's pretty good at staying relevant. He keeps popping up in the news. He got into a domestic altercation. Well, first of all, he divorced his wife, and his wife was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's racist, and he beats me, or something. I don't remember exactly what she said. But then, as they were divorcing, he shacks up with another girl, who then calls 911 and says that Zimmerman was threatening her with a gun. And then he started selling his artwork online and made like $95,000 on a painting or something. Like, all this stuff keeps popping up, and now he's getting into the ring with DMX. He'll be stepping into the boxing ring, although no contract has been signed. A promoter is negotiating with rapper DMX to fight him. Oh, I bet you DMX, he's got to be chomping at the bit. Most black people, I think, want to fight George Zimmerman. All right, so DMX has promised to, quote, beat his ass, but no contract or paperwork has been signed or agreed to. That's according to DMX spokesman Dominic Naughty. You know who should endorse this or sponsor it? Skittles and Arizona iced tea. They made a fortune off of Trayvon Martin's death. It wasn't their fault. I mean, look, Trayvon was found with Skittles and Arizona iced tea. A lot of black people are buying those products in support of Trayvon. On Morning Sickness a while ago, I played a clip of all those black churches having services for Trayvon, and everyone in the congregation had Skittles that they would lay down as an offering or something. It had to have translated to big sales for Skittles and Arizona watermelon tea or whatever the fuck Trayvon... It was some sort of watermelon drink. I don't know if it was a watermelon tea. I don't want you to think I'm being racist or something. He was a black man drinking watermelon tea. Or juice, whatever. So, they made a lot of money off of it. They can sponsor this deal. Zimmerman said the celebrity boxing match was his idea. I don't care who I fight, as long as he's black. No, he didn't say that, but that's what he's thinking, obviously. Zimmerman said the celebrity boxing match was his idea. He also said boxing was his hobby even prior to the, incident. That incident, of course, is the February 2012 encounter in which he shot dead an unarmed Trayvon Martin. Prior to the incident, I was actually going to the gym for weight loss and doing boxing-type training. A mutual friend put me in contact with Damon and provided... Who's Damon? And provided me with an opportunity and motivation to get back in shape and continue with my weight loss, whatever. Damon is Damon Feldman, owner of Celebrity Boxing. I don't care about any of this. The only thing you need to know is Damon Feldman is the guy who is putting together this bizarre matchup. He said last week that he was accepting offers for someone to step into the ring for a 3-round pay-per-view fight with Zimmerman. Quote, the news had been out for about an hour and my email was overloaded with 8,000 people wanting to fight George. Early Wednesday morning, he said he picked the contender. Out of more than 15,000 emailed requests, he went with DMX. I mean, I get why this guy Damon would go with DMX. He's a black guy, right? He's famous. He's a rapper. Zimmerman versus a black guy. It all sounds very good. But DMX, I don't think he thinks of it so much as a game or just a boxing match. He's out for blood, he told TMZ. Not only will he break every rule in boxing, he said, he'll beat the living shit out of Zimmerman. Not everyone is excited about the boxing match. Reverend Al Sharpton has a problem with it. There's a petition on change.org. Fuck all those people. I want to see this go down. I mean, unless guns are allowed, I see no way that George Zimmerman is going to win this fight. I guess we'll just stay tuned and see what happens. Finally today, freaks. This one comes from the UK. The headmaster of a 30,000 pound a year public school believed boys will be boys after 4 pupils beat a schoolmate with a belt. And if that wasn't bad enough, another filmed himself skinning live cats. That's YouTube material right there. Rachel Ashley said the victim of the group attack at Oratory School. I sound like a retard when I'm trying to read half the time. Sound it out, Tim. Oratory School. The victim, yes, was wrapped in cling film, saran wrap, and also duct tape. And he was, quote, lucky not to have been found swinging afterwards. When she took her concerns to senior management, including headmaster and Falklands war vet Clive Dieter, she said the incident was, quote, covered up. Mrs. Ashley told an employment tribunal the parents of the victim, described as Boy B, were not told about the beatings because Boy B had asked the headmaster not to say anything. She claimed one of the attackers, who beat Boy B with shoes and a belt after abducting him on his way to the toilet, told her, "It was much worse than you think. We wanted to kill him." Boy B left the school soon afterwards, but one of his older attackers returned to lessons, and he was even given a prize. It was unrelated to the beating, but still. I tried to follow the policy in terms of seeing a doctor for him and obtaining a statement from Boy B, but the whole thing was covered up, she said. The parents should have been told, and the perpetrators temporarily or permanently excluded. In a serious case, and I think the assault on Boy B was, the police or Oxfordshire safeguarding should have also been brought in. Whatever. Let's talk about the skinning of the cat. In a whistleblowing letter, she described the disturbing case of a second boy, described as Boy A. Why would you describe the second boy as Boy A? That should be Boy B. The first boy should be Boy A. So dumb. All right, whatever. Boy A, who she said had beaten wild birds to death and filmed himself skinning live cats. Boy A also manufactured weapons in his schoolroom. He also brought bows and arrows and a high-tech BB gun with him. She was initially told the boy would be allowed to continue at the school, she said, something the headmaster's PA denied. This was despite him also having flamethrowers made out of spray paint canisters. Oh, okay. A cutthroat-style razor made from a broken pair of scissors, a cricket glove with nails sticking out of it, and a latex pig mask. What a freak. That sounds like a Sextastic Tuesday story in the making. She added, I felt he was so dangerous to me and the pupils that his return would cause me a real problem. In that case, too, she said her concerns were not taken seriously enough by Mr. Dieter and his deputy head and child protection officer, Tom Hennessy. Quote, Tom told me regularly, there's only so much I can do. Come on, give me a break. The headmaster's view was, boys will be boys, even in relation to the most appalling behavior. Not surprisingly, psychiatrists disagree. And when it comes to these boys, they have, quote, grave concerns about them. The tribunal is continuing as we speak. Mr. Hennessy and Mr. Dieter are due to give evidence tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that if you want to follow that story. That, my friends, is your Distorted News for Thursday. Let's do a couple voicemails and get the hell out of here. All right, we're going to do just a few of these today. Speak to me, freaks.
Tim, this is Haley's comment. I have uploaded myself to the cloud, but will continue to call in regularly to offer you such facts and corrections that no one else cares about.
Wow.
Thankfully, there are many, many avatars here in the cloud who are very well hung, and so I can continue to take
Haley's comment uploaded himself into the cloud.
Peacocks in my mouth, ass, and even some new orifices.
Oh.
I am smarter than you.
All right, he's smarter than me, and he has way more holes for dicks to go into now that Haley's comment is in the cloud.
Hey, Tim, it's the Choppy Pussy here. I'm listening to old shows. I just listened to the one where you're bitching about Hurricane Katrina. And Jesus Christ, Tim, you were such a fucking pussy back then. Oh, no, we raised this money to send me to the podcast expo, but I feel bad for these people living in the Superdome with shit put on the walls? That shit's funny. Why were you feeling bad for them?
I don't know. I think someone maybe emailed me and made me try to make me feel bad.
Fuck that.
I don't remember.
I'm glad you turned out not to be a huge pussy.
All right. Someone giving me shit about Hurricane Katrina. Like, dude, it's okay. That's way in the past. Believe me, I used all the money that was given to me to go to the Podcast Expo. I did not donate any to the Hurricane Katrina victims.
Hello, Timothy Hansen. This is Pan Penisco, your monkey overlord calling. Happy New Year, Timothy. I hope you got all the vigorous butt-fucking you were hoping for Christmas.
Never do. I never do. That's one package, one present I never get to unwrap. All right.
I hate to start the new year off with a criticism, but a couple days ago you were reading a story about Kesha and her tooth arts and crafts and rehab.
Yeah.
And you said that in the text of the story, TMZ wrote that the rehab facility was not bail to receive real teeth from people. Timothy, that was clearly a typo. They meant to write able. Perhaps you should work on your deductive reasoning as your New Year's resolution.
No, I'm like one of those idiot news anchors on the local news. Whatever's on the teleprompter, I read.
2014. Toodles.
Why are you criticizing me? Criticize TMZ or wherever I got that news story from. You know, they should do a better job spell checking. The other problem is I'm an idiot. Rarely does a show go by where I don't know a word or can't pronounce a word, don't know the meaning to a word. So rather than look like a fool, I just read it the best I can, how I think it's pronounced, and just move on. I don't want to draw a lot of attention to it. My stupidity, you see. All right, next up here.
Hey Tim, it's Chickadee. I have two things. First, I was on my way to school, and I ride the bus, and it goes to a predominantly black neighborhood. And I was listening to the MLK Day episode, and I was very terrified that if anyone heard anything from my headphones...
A lot of racism on that program, or at least a lot of black-themed clips.
I was going to get beat up or raped. Secondly, I have some great ideas for the Craigslist thing.
Oh, yeah, we got to get working on that.
The character that I will be portraying is going to be Becky, because it's named after a girl that I absolutely hate at school.
Perfect.
I was a hardcore feminist.
Oh, great.
I also think that we could just use Google Voice for the voicemail, because you can set it up to just be sent to Google Voice, and you would probably have to do that with your... Well, we'll figure it out. Just email me.
Okay.
And let's kind of get this shit started, because I have some awesome ideas. And we can also switch it around with, like, mail-for-mail ads, because I've collected a lot of dick pics over the time.
Perfect.
That I've fucked with these guys.
You should come over. We'll set up a scrapbook, make a whole day of it. All right, we'll have our dick scrapbook, and then we'll get working on this voicemail thing. What we're going to do is, Chickadee, as I've mentioned many times, every time she calls in, I have to mention that she's a prostitute here in Columbus. And one of the things that she does is she gets on Craigslist and advertises her services. What she likes to do is verbally abuse men. So what I was suggesting is we set up a voicemail line, have these guys call in, and leave nasty messages to Chickadee or whatever character she wants to portray. So we'll see how that works out. Okay, that is all the time we have on this edition of the show. I want you guys to email me, show@distortedview.com. Distortedview.com is our official website. Voicemail line for you, 206-666-4463. That's 206-666. Oh, God, is it? Oh, God. Spread the distortion. Tell all your friends about the podcast. Don't forget to rate us and review us on iTunes. That's very important. It really does help us out in the rankings. The higher we are in the list of the top podcasts or the top comedy podcasts in iTunes, the more people will see us and will discover Distorted View Daily, and that's very important. All right, that'll do it for this week if you're non-paying members. Guys, thank you so much for a great week of programs. If you are Sideshow freaks, I've got another program for you. I will be back tomorrow. Otherwise, we'll see you back on Monday to do it all over again. Until then, bye, everybody.
About to get a whole lot harder. If it all works out, there won't be a doubt at all. Heading for the boiling water.
Jam that baby maker deep inside my man cunt.